Students, welcome once again to the Oval Academy of Education. In today's video, we are going to start here with ICSE class. We are going to start here with ICSE class 7th math chapter 7. Today we will start exercise 7b of the chapter ratio and proportion. 7a of this unit has already been explained to you in our earlier video, right? 7b exercise 7b relates to proportion. Now, what is proportion? It is a statement of equality of two ratios. For example, if we take two ratios like 18:45, if we calculate it, we will get 9 2 ja 18 and 9 5 ja 45. That is on they are divisible on the common table of now. Now I have put equal to here. If I write it as 18:45 with 4 dots, 2:5. These 4 dots has taken place of equal, so now they are your proportion. This is sign of the proportion. We read it as is as. How we will read it? Is as. That is 18:45 is proportional to 2:5, or 18:45 is as 2:5, right? So this sign of 4 dots show that this ratio is in proportion, right? Now, one more important thing you have to keep in mind: let A, B, C, D are in proportion, right? For these ratio have to be in proportion, we will write them as A ratio B equal to C ratio D, right? Or we can write them as in the fraction form A upon B equal to C upon D. Or let us cross multiply them, or we will write it as, after cross multiplying, AD equal to BC. So this one thing also have to be kept in mind by you while solving the problems related to the ratio, right, students? Now we will study some more things about proportion. Number one is, in a proportion, there are 4 terms, right? There are 4 terms. If I write it as A ratio B is as C ratio D, right? the first and fourth terms, that is this term and this term, these two terms we will call them as what? Extremes. And the middle terms, this and this, we will call them as means. Right, one thing you have to remember, that product of means is equal to product of extremes. Right, now second thing you have to keep in mind, if again A ratio B is as C ratio D, then this D would be called as fourth proportional. Fourth proportional to A, B, C. Right, this it is the fourth proportional to the three terms A, B and C. Right, third thing you have to keep in mind, if A ratio B equal to B ratio C, here I have put equal, keep in mind it. So there arises four conditions here. What? First is, we can say that if A ratio B equal to B ratio C, then we can say that A, B, C are in continued proportion. Second thing arises here, C is the third proportional to what? A and B. Then see here only these two B's are similar, same, right? So that's why C is third proportional to A and B. Now next we will get here is B is the mean proportion. B is the mean proportion between A and C. Right, now B is mean proportion between A and C. So what this would mean? So this mean proportion would mean that A, what we have write it here, A ratio B equal to B ratio C, or we can write it as in the form of fraction A upon B equal to B upon C. If we cross multiply these terms, then we write them as or B with B, B square, B into B, and this A C, or we can write it as B equal to this square of B would become square root here of AC. Right, so we can say that mean proportion between A and C is root AC. This is the formula for mean proportion. Right students, now we will move towards your exercise 7th B, right? Exercise 7th B, right students? Now question number first in your math is, which of the following statements are true? Which of the following statements are true? Right? Now first part is what? Part first is 51:68 is equal to 85:102. They are divisible with any common table or not? 17 3s are 51, 17 4s are 68 equal to 17 5s are 85 equal to 17 6s are 102. Right students? Now we have studied that product of means is equal to product of extreme. So let's check product of what are means. 4 into 5 equal to 3 into 6. So this has become 20 equal to 18. Is it equal or not? This is not equal. If there would have been 20 on both sides, that would have been equal, or 18 on both sides, that would have also been equal. But we have got 20 on one side and 18 on the other. So this statement is not true. That means it is false. Right? Now students, move on to the second part. Second part is 1.5 ratio 2.5 equal to 3.6 ratio 6. Now here we have got decimals. So what these decimals would mean? If we want to product of means 25 multiplied 3.6, product of extremes 1.5 multiplied 6. So 25 6 ja 150, 0 15 carry over, 25 to the 70, 5 plus 15, this has become 90. So how many decimal places? 2 decimal places are there. One decimal place is here, second is here. So we will put decimal here after 2 decimal places here. Alright. In the same way, this has become 90. 15 6 is 90 decimal. So on the both sides we have got 9. So this statement has become true. Right students? Now we will move on to the next part, that is third. So write it here, third. So third is what? 30 bags ratio 18 bags. 30 bags ratio 18 bags equal to rupees 450 ratio rupees 270. Here also students, you can make it simple by this by here, cutting here zeros, so this will become 30 ratio 18 equal to 45 ratio 27. Now product of means 18 multiplied 45, product of extremes 30 multiplied 27. So 18 5s are 90, 18 4s are 72 plus 9 81. So here also we got 27 3s are 81. So both sides are equal. So our statements becomes true. Right, students? Now part 4. Part 4 you will do yourself. This is your homework. If you face any problem, you can go to our comment section and ask there. Right? Now we will move on to question number 2. What is this question number 2? We will write it here. Question 2. What is saying? Whether the following numbers are in proportion or not. Check. Whether the following numbers are in proportion or not. We have to find out. Now rule is the same. Part first is what? 30 ratio 40 equal to 45 ratio 60. Sorry, I have put comma here, but it will carry proportion ratio. Now we have to find out whether these are in proportion or not, right? So for that we will put a blank here and let product of means 40 multiplied 45 equal to product of extremes 60 multiplied 30. So 4 5 are 20, 0 0, 4 4 are 16 plus 2 18 equal to 6 3 are 18. So these are equals, hence now we can put they are in proportion. Right, students? In the same way you can do the remaining parts. Right? Let's say 1 with fraction. Question number 2. We will take the part second. So 2 comma 2 and half comma 3 and half. So we put them as 2 to the 4, 5 upon 2, 3 ratio 3 to the 6 plus 1, 7 upon 2. Now if we want to do it in the simple way, we can do product of means 5/2 multiplied 3 equal to 7/2 multiplied 2. So we have got 15/2 equal to 7, which are not equal, so they are not in proportion. So this second part is not in a proportion. Now students, if we move on to the remaining parts, are part third, fourth, fifth, and are your homework. Part third, fourth, and fifth are your homework. Do it yourself. If you will face any problem, you can go through our comment section of our channel and discuss there. Now we will move on to the question number 3. What is this question number 3? Find value of x. We have to find out value of x in each of the. So we will do part second here, where you can face problem. What is that? Part second, 1.8 ratio x proportion 2.4 ratio 6.0. Now product of means x multiplied 2.4 equal to 6.0 multiplied 1 point. From here we will get value of x. 6.0 multiplied 8. When this 2.4 will move here, it will go below, right? So here 6 1 ja 6, 6 4 ja 0.4, then we will get 2.4. Now here one decimal place, so we can get, this will got cancelled, it will become 18/4, right? Now if we divide this, 4 4 ja 16, 2 will be remaining, we will get 4.5. So we will get x equal to 4.5. Right students? Now remaining parts are your homework. I am going to solve the part 6 here. Part 6 here. 6 is 16 ratio x proportion x ratio 25. Product of means x multiplied x equal to product of extremes 25. We will get x square equal to 400, which is equal to x square equal to 20. Here square got cancelled, you will get value of x as 20. Right students? Now we will move on to question number 4. So what is this question number 4 is? Question 4. We have to find out what? Fourth proportional. Fourth proportional, right? So first part is 4, 9, 32. So we have to find out fourth proportional. To find out fourth proportional, we will consider or assume let the fourth proportional be x, right? So we can write them as 4:9 equal to 32:x, right? So product of extremes 4 multiplied x is equal to 9 multiplied 32. So x will be equal to 9 multiplied 32 upon 4. 4 8 ja 9 8 ja 72 would be our answer, right students? So remaining are your, I am going to solve question part 6 here. Part 6. In part 6 you will face difficulty 3 hours 12 minutes 24 minutes 1 minute 1 meter 68 centimeters. So these are different, there are different units here. For these quantities to be in proportion, their units would same, right? So here these are 4 hours 3 hours 12 minutes 24 minutes. So we will make them minutes. 3 hours 12 minutes. So if we want to convert them into minutes, we will multiply it here by 60, right? 63 ja 180, and we will add these 12 minutes here, so they will become 192 minutes, right? In the same way, here are 1 meter 68 centimeter, so we will make them centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, multiply it 100 plus 68 centimeter, so this has become now 168. Okay, right? This is not minutes. Now our question is set, so we will take it as 192 minutes ratio 24 minutes equal to 168 centimeter ratio x. We will assume the fourth proportional as x. Product of means 24 multiply 168, product of extremes x multiply 192. So we will get x as 24 multiplied 168 by 192. 24 1 ja 24, 24 8 ja 192, 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16. So we will get x is equal to 21 centimeter, right students? So this was your remaining parts you will do at home. This is your homework. Now we will move on to the next question. That is question number 5. Question number 5. Right, what is that? Find the mean proportion. Here we have to find out the mean proportion. For this we will take up part second of it, 1.8 and 0.2. we have to find out the mean proportion between 1.8 and 0.2. so mean proportion would be, it is quite easy, mean proportion between 1.8 and 0.2. so I have told earlier b square is equal to AC. so we have to straight away multiply it. 18 to the 36, 2 decimal places. Here we will put 2 decimal places. So what will become? 6 6 ja 36. So what our answer would be? 0.6. Right, students? 0.6. So this is our mean proportion. So remaining part you can do at home. That is your homework. That's it for this video. Now we will do here wait, and here the answer is 0.6. so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have liked it, then please get it more likes and shares, and subscribe it our channel to your more and more friends, so that they can also be benefited. Thanks. Now we will meet in the next video with other questions of this exercise.